This conference will now be recorded. This
Chuck,
conference will now be recorded.
This time I'd like to start the Board of Zoning and Development meeting on June 1st at 7 o'clock. Present are committee members Limpert and Schuman, council members Jones, Glassburn, Heeman, and Kelly, the mayor, the planning director, the law director, and guests. On the agenda is CMS 21-18668, which is Tractor Supply Company at 23300 Lorraine Road. The property is zoned B1 Local Business District. Mrs. Lieber, do you want to take it?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And if council would like us, we could screen share the plans if there are questions, or if not, we can just keep this format. Tractor Supply proposes to take over a portion of retail space that was formerly occupied by Levin Furniture. The space that Levin occupied will be subdivided such that 6,000 square feet will remain for future tenants, and Tractor Supply will take over the remaining.
Mrs. Lieber, if I can interrupt, can you, Chuck, can you please share page 8? That may just help. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Lieber.
Thank you. The westernmost portion of the building, it looks hatched or shaded in this graphic, will be demolished, and a greenhouse will be constructed at the same location. There'll be a new entrance feature constructed along the front. The existing masonry and ephes will be repainted, but most of the building will just remain as existing construction. Due to the nature of this particular retail business, certain equipment for sale is stored outside, including trailers, propane in a designated and covered area, and also other items that will be staged along the sidewalk in front of the building. The Building and Zoning Board of Appeals has granted a variance for accessory outdoor display, which was otherwise not permitted in this district. The outdoor storage along the west property line will be screened by an 8-foot high masonry wall. So good screening for the neighboring property to the west. Also, a small amount of additional green space was added to ensure that the property maintains a 10-foot side yard setback. The existing landscaping will remain. There are 3 dead trees located in the setback area, which will be removed and replaced. And then along the Lorraine Road frontage, the existing landscaping will be refreshed with some ornamental plantings in several areas. In a couple of different beds as requested by the Planning and Design Commission. Some of the existing parking spaces will be converted to the outdoor storage, but parking remains sufficient for the new use under our current parking standards. There's new decorative building lighting proposed over the entrance canopy. It's a gooseneck style. Wall packs will be added to the side and rear building elevations. There's no changes to the parking lot lighting. And also the existing ground sign will be reused. And then we're still expecting the full sign package for permit. And we'll review for zoning compliance when that comes in. With us tonight is Julio Williams with Coca Development, the future property owner. If you have questions about the project, he'll be able to answer those for you. Or if there's anything else I can answer, I'm happy to. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mrs. Liebert. I guess the only question I had was around the ingress and egress driveways. It looks like there's still two driveways. I'm just interested in what the planning and development was. I thought we were trying to move to fewer driveways, so to speak, in the businesses. So could you just add was there any questions on that or just any comments?
These are actually 2 parcels comprise this plaza. So where Ace Hardware is currently located is a separate property. Tractor Supply will be located on a separate parcel of property. Under our zoning code, access would be permitted for each parcel. In this case, I know there's cross access and for the parking lot, but really we saw no reason to eliminate that particular curb cut. It doesn't particularly interfere, with other driveways. There's a really long frontage in that particular area on the Rain Road, and just wasn't deemed, necessary to deprive one of the two parcels of their independent access. So that wasn't an issue that came up either in staff review or at the Planning Commission level.
Okay. Any questions from committee? Questions from council? Or Mr. Shimon, did you have one?
No questions. Thank you.
Questions from council? Okay. Any comments from the requesters, just since you're here? Any comments or questions you have for council?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I learned the hard way how to unmute and mute this before, so I just wanted to make sure we're all good. Now, we're excited about the project, and it's been a pleasure to work with the city staff, and we're actually looking forward to getting started pretty soon.
Okay. Was there another question? With no further questions, I'm going to make a motion to approve CMS 21-18668 and ask for a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 2-0, and I'll conclude the Board of Zoning and Development meeting at 7:07 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you.